I woke up and made myself some coffee in this little mug, which is low-key matching my shirt. And I put on this little outfit and I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go walk, which I have not done in like 4 months. I used to go to the gym and just walk for like 30 minutes, but I haven't done that in a while, so I'm gonna do that this morning. I have the day off, and this is like one of the few days that I don't have like tons of stuff to do. So I'm gonna utilize it wisely. I slept in this morning and I wanna find a good balance of like being productive, but also chilling, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take y'all along throughout my day. My hydrangeas on my front porch are not doing well. I'm about to go to Planet Fitness and walk for a little while, but I wanted to do a vlog today because I feel like I haven't vlogged in a little while, and most of the stuff that I've been vlogging lately has been like wedding content. So I wanted to vlog just a normal day in the life. And yeah, I wanted to do like a little life update on what I've been doing, where I've been. I have been so crazy busy lately, and I feel like I say that all the time, but actually I've been literally so busy. I get married in less than 3 weeks, almost, it's pretty much like, well, a little more than 2 weeks, which is crazy, which honestly, nothing wedding related has been keeping me busy. I haven't really been doing anything for the wedding, to be honest. I don't really have anything to do for it. But I did take my bridal portraits. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I did take those. But other than that, I'm not really doing anything as far as like prep for the wedding. But what's been keeping me busy, I don't know if I've like mentioned too much of this on the vlog before, but my dad had a lawn care business, and so he did that full time. He was retired, but he did that full time while he was retired. And so me and my brother have been really taking that on, which my brother did that anyway. He helped my dad a lot with that, like after he got off of his full-time job. But now we have like this full-time business to run in addition to our full-time jobs. So Richard's been helping, Brandon's been doing so much. I've been helping, and so literally on my days off I have been mowing grass, and then in addition to working. So I've been crazy busy. Like literally tomorrow I have to wake up. We have a couple of commercial yards that we mow. So tomorrow morning Richard and I are going to start at 6 a.m. Well, we're gonna head to my mom's house at 6 a.m. to like start loading up the trailer and stuff, and we're gonna be mowing. So it's a crazy like busy time, and obviously, you know, spring is here and summer and stuff, so everything's blooming, grass is growing like crazy. So that's what's been keeping me really busy. It's honestly such a blessing. I don't want it to sound like it's a burden, because it's not. It is such a blessing that we have this opportunity to continue my dad's business. I love doing it, honestly. I don't mind cutting grass. So I'm enjoying it. It's just a lot of time management situation that we're having to figure out. So yeah, but I cannot believe I get married in less than 3 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks. That is honestly crazy. Time has just flown by. It is insane. But yeah, I am feeling excited. I'm feeling a little nervous for some reason. I don't know why. Richard and I started marriage counseling this past week, which went really well. We have a couple more sessions that we're gonna do with our pastor. And yeah, what else have I been up to? I've been trying to like get my house together because I've been so busy. I haven't really cleaned my house in a while, and we had a couple wedding showers recently, and so we got a bunch of stuff for the kitchen and the bathrooms and stuff. And we are currently trying to figure out where to put like some of our china and stuff, because we don't have a china cabinet, and also reorganizing some of the kitchen because our daily plates and bowls and stuff, like the plates that we got, don't fit in the cabinet. It's really weird. I don't know if the cabinet is just really small or if our plates are really big, but I've had to like reorganize and put the plates and bowls in a drawer. I can show y'all all that maybe a little bit later today, kind of how I've reorganized. But my house is a crazy wreck, like literally crazy. So maybe I can do a little cleaning for that today too. But yeah, that is my little life update. I don't think there's been too much else going on, just keeping really busy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the day started. I'm gonna go to the gym and walk for like 30 minutes on an incline, and then we will get on with the rest of our day. Okay, my little 30-minute walk is complete, and it was honestly really easy. I don't know why I like make it seem so difficult. I just need to start going more often because it takes like no time and I feel productive after. But anyway, I'm gonna go run some errands. I have a couple checks to deposit. I have to go to CVS and just like stuff like that. I also want to go to Hobby Lobby. Why won't my car unlock? In my car, I'm gonna go run some errands. Bank, Hobby Lobby, CVS. And I also want to go to one of those little stands on the side of the road that sells like flowers and kind of like a little farmer's market stand. I really want to get like one of those really big heirloom tomatoes, but I don't know if I'll find one of those. But I do want to get some hanging baskets potentially, and I gotta buckle up, and maybe another flower or two. I'm gonna replace the hydrangeas that I have on my front porch because I can't keep them alive. They're not doing good. So, and I've tried my best. I water them every day. They're in the sunlight. They're like half sun. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm going to do away with those and get a flower that's easier to maintain and keep alive. So I'm actually at Lowe's because there's a Lowe's right beside the Planet Fitness. So I think I'm gonna get some Soul in here, and then I'll go to one of those little like stands on the side of the road and see if I can find some like really pretty flowers or whatever, because I need to replace mine. So I'm here at this little place that sells flowers. I got my flowers and hanging baskets from here last year, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of hanging baskets I want. So last year I had one kind of like this of petunias, and I want to say this is almost like a bigger flower than the one I had last year, but that was the exact color. I want to say it was similar to that I had last year, and I like how big and full that is. So, and I feel like I can keep that one alive. So that's an option. And then also I really like this white right here. I think that's really pretty. And I also like the red. I kind of want some color to the house. So I was thinking either one of those two as the hanging basket, or one of these, which is similar in color, but this is a bit of a smaller flower. Okay, I made it home from the gym, ran some errands, went to the bank, all that jazz. And then I got these beautiful flowers, which I'm so excited about. These are gonna be hanging on my front porch, the hanging baskets, and then these I'm gonna replace the hydrangeas with, because I think I can keep these alive a lot easier. And then I also got some potting mix so that I can take these out and like actually plant them in the pots on the front porch. And then I wanted to also give a little update on my raised garden bed, which I am so excited about. It's thriving. I don't know if I've given an update in a while, so here it is. These are all zinnias, and they are just like strong and tall. They are beautiful. I'm excited for these to start blooming. I don't know how long it actually takes for the flowers to bloom, but they're supposed to grow really, really tall, so they're doing great. And then over here we have snapdragon and larkspur. They're really small, but we planted these after we planted those, So some of them have kind of like went that way, and some of the zinnias have come this way. Don't know how that happened, but these are honestly thriving too. I'm not really sure again how long it takes for them to grow, but they're doing really well. So I've got them in the sun, and I need to water them. I water them every single day. Unless it rains, then I don't water them, but I just think they are doing so great. I love my little gardening era that I'm in right now. Makes me so happy. These look, I don't know if it's because I never unpotted them from this little pot. I just stuck them in there. I don't know what it is, but they look terrible. So we'll see if this big old thing will fit in here. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll do our best. So the UV index is currently 8. So it's like 2:30 right now, and I decided to come out here, get my little chair up, pour myself some peach juice. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's so refreshing. And I'm gonna sit out here for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Get a tan, a little natural tan, and just relax. I might take a little nap, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is what I'm doing midday. So I've got all my plants planted, everything's watered, and I am chilling.
What is that?
I am home now. I have been a busy little bee tonight. We feed like the hungry or anyone that needs to eat in the community once a month on a Monday. And so I was doing that tonight. My church does that, and so me and my mom went and we did that tonight. And we also tried to get like a RSVP head count. We put it all in a template trying to figure out like who can come and who can't come to the wedding. So we got a head count, so we were working on that tonight. So that's where I've been. I haven't really had a chance to vlog, but I am home now. I have to work tomorrow. It's currently 10:30, but I figured I would show y'all like a little update of my kitchen. It's a disaster, but I figured I could show y'all a little bit of what I've done as far as organization goes, because I've tried to do a lot, but I don't really have too much space to use. So I'll show y'all what I've done. So we have like a lot of gifts from our shower, which was such a blessing. These are some of the gifts that we have not had a chance to put up yet, as well as some of this stuff. This is a little, I guess like not like a trophy, but like a little something that Richard won from a tournament he did. These are some of our glasses that we got for our shower. And then this, like, whatever this is, I guess it's considered like a buffet. It's like an antique piece of furniture. I used this to store some of our like finer china for now until we can get an actual china cabinet, and also some of the like serving dishes, I guess, that we got. Okay, these, for some reason, I can never open these. Okay, there we go. They're really hard to open, but anyway. this is where I have stored some of these, which I literally love every single piece that we have gotten from our showers. We got the absolute most beautiful stuff that I have ever even seen. So I'm just so excited to use everything. But these are all like casserole dishes and they're so beautiful. But there's a lot of space in this piece of furniture actually. So I like cleaned everything out, sanitized everything, and then I bought these little gripper things for the bottom and I stored those in there. I don't know that everything's gonna stay like this, but this is how it is for now. And then in this bottom drawer, we have again these are like serving plates. How cute is this? Like with the little balls on the edge. And then these two pieces go together, so I have those in there. And then these are some of our fine china that we got. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to get a china cabinet and like sit all this out. I think it's so beautiful. So that's in here for now. This is some of it. So that's in that drawer. Let me not break all this, hold on. Okay, and in the top drawer, we have some of our fine china as well. And then we also have some like serving stuff. So this is a serving platter, this is a serving bowl, and this is also a serving bowl that is our china pattern. Our china pattern is literally so gorgeous. How pretty is this little bowl? I'm obsessed with it. And then these are, I think, the salad plate that goes with our china pattern. Like, how pretty is that? I just think that's gorgeous. But again, I just want to like set all this out on display. I think it's so pretty. And I have already used some of this stuff. It's my goal to not let my wedding china just sit in a cabinet, and all the stuff that I got, like, I want to use it. And I already have been using it, so I'm really excited about that. But I think this is a good little place to store everything for now because we don't have too much space in this house as far as storage goes. Okay, and then in this little side we have, I'll show y'all these. This is also a part of our fine china. How pretty. This has our initials on it, like a little tiny gold thing surrounding it. I just think this is so pretty. This is technically, I think, a salad plate, so you could put down like that white and gold one at the bottom and then the little green one and then this one on top. So pretty. I'm so excited to use these. We just got so much beautiful stuff, but I'll show you what I have in this cabinet. So this is like one of the serving bowls. This is really cool. If y'all go back in our shower vlog, you can maybe see some of the stuff that we opened. I actually have 2 shower vlogs, so if y'all want to see anything that we got, we have probably some stuff in there. Not like a haul necessarily, but you could see some of the stuff that we opened. And then this is like a huge turkey dish platter that's freaking sick. I love it. So yeah, that's kind of how we've stored some stuff so far. And then we have our pots and, oh no we don't, we have our daily china, our daily plates and bowls in this drawer. So this used to be our pots and pans, and then our plates are usually in that cabinet, but these bad boys would not fit in there. They're too big. So this is where we are putting these with the little gripper at the bottom. And honestly, I really like this place for our plates and bowls. And then in this bottom drawer, we have our brand new pots and pans. So that is where everything is. And then in this drawer, I reorganized it. You know, I wiped everything out, put the gripper at the bottom, and then these are our new forks and spoons. They're so beautiful with the little gold around the edge. I think they're sick. I love them. So yeah, that's kind of everything as far as like how we've organized the kitchen and stuff. It's a constant project. I also, up here where we keep our food, I did put, these are Nespresso pods, but I did use these little things that we got to put like rice, pasta, coffee. So this is our Dunkin' hazelnut coffee beans, not beans, what are they called? Grounds. So yeah, I've tried to organize this a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying to make use of all of our space. And then down here, we used to have old pots and pan sets down here, but now I'm storing like any sort of kitchen gadgets. So like blender, an espresso machine, toaster, coffee pot, juicer. Up here we have an air fryer, which Richard tried out tonight and he loved it. We got that for a wedding gift. We also have a crock pot that we have not used yet, so that's gonna go under here as well. And then right now I have this KitchenAid sitting here on the counter because I want to use that KitchenAid. So we'll see if that's gonna sit there for a long period of time or not. But for now, that's kind of the update on how we have organized everything. And then lastly, as far as like shower stuff, we got these cute pillows from one of our showers, and I absolutely love these pillows. They're so soft. They're from Belk's, I think. I registered for those and I just love them. I really think they bring some color in here to the living room, because the ones that we had in here were the ones that came with the couch and they just weren't that cute. So I'm really happy with everything. I think what I want to do with these glasses, I want to organize the cup cabinet again and put all of those glasses at the top, because they're not ones that we're necessarily going to use on a daily basis, more like when we use our fine china, because they're not dishwasher safe. So I think we're going to put those like at the very top. Okay, I just got out of the shower. Let me show y'all what I use for face wash. I'm going to do my little nighttime skincare routine. This is my Holy Grail face wash. I've probably shown this a million times and I will continue. It is so good. I'm obsessed with it. It's great if you have acne prone skin. I love it. And then let me show y'all what I use every night. So I use usually this, which is a dermatologist prescription. It's called clindamycin. So this, which is Panoxyl, you can get this from like Walmart. This is supposed to be like a benzoyl peroxide, something that like really washes your face if you have acne prone skin. And then this apparently keeps bacteria from growing on your skin and creating the acne. I don't know. All I know is it works. And it's kind of watery, but I use this every night. Sometimes I use it morning and night. It just depends, but definitely at night. And then honestly, a little goes a long way because it's really like liquidy. But I put this stuff all over my face. The best for acne prone skin. Keeps my skin so clear. Obsessed. 9 times out of 10 I stop there, but tonight I'm gonna use some Trino, and this is also a prescription, but I don't use this that often, maybe like once a week now, but I'm gonna use a little bit tonight. This is a retinol, so beware. And it is pretty strong. It can make your skin really dry, but I don't use it that often, so I feel like it'll be fine, and it usually is fine. Honestly, I have a really low prescription, and also I don't use it like too often, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But I think I'm gonna make myself a little nighttime snack. I have been obsessed with this particular nighttime snack, which I will show y'all what I do. It's so good. I'm gonna brush my teeth and put my hair down. This is also my nighttime routine, cleaning my ears with a Q-tip and try not to put it too far down my ear. And then in the morning sometimes, or when I want some extra moisture, I'll use the Road Glazing Milk, or I'll also sometimes, if I want like extra moisture, like if I've been in the sun, I'll use the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. All that is really good, but that's honestly pretty much what I always use for my skincare. Pretty simple and very effective. So let me tell y'all my plan for my hair. So my hair has been pretty much this length or shorter my entire life. It's fairly long right now for me. I know it's not like the longest hair in the world, but for me, this is pretty much how long my hair typically is, if not shorter. I think the longest my hair has ever been is maybe like another inch down. Like, This is pretty much the longest ish that it's ever been. And I prefer it this length or shorter. I was gonna let it grow another like inch, so I don't really know. But basically my point is, my plan for my hair is after I get done with my wedding, my honeymoon, at my next hair appointment. Richard does not want me to do this. I've had pink in my hair before, and I've literally done tons of stuff to my hair. I've done bangs before, I've done bleach blonde before, I've done brown before. I've done so much, and he loves it all, but he does not love when I put pink in my hair. But I love it. So I'm gonna do like a few strips of pink at the bottom, I think, like when my wedding's over, obviously, and while my hair's still like long. I'm gonna do like a few pink streaks at the bottom, and then I'm gonna let that, you know, just chill for the next cycle until I get my hair done next, like another 2 months. And then I'm going to chop my hair after I am over my pink and I've kind of like gotten that little wild hair off my butt. I'm going to chop it to like right here. So I'm not going to do like Bob Summer. I'm not mentally prepared for that yet, although I do think that is very cute. I do love the look of just freshly cut hair, like collarbone, like top of the shoulder. I love that. And one huge reason I'm gonna chop it is just for convenience purposes. It's not for looks. I'm not like trying to keep my hair long because I think I look prettier with my hair long. I solely want to have convenience in my life, and I think my hair this short will give me so much convenience. I feel like it'll be easy to style. I feel like it will be so easy to wash and dry. Like I can wash my hair in 0.5 seconds, like air dry it. Oh my gosh, how convenient. It's gonna feel so good when it's like really short, and it's just gonna rest on my shoulders. It's not gonna be like down my back when I'm sleeping. It's gonna look cute in outfits. Like I don't know, I'm just, the long hair, I love it, but the convenience of the short hair is what I want in my life. I just need convenience, honestly, and I feel like that will be like game changing, freaking game changing. So anyway, that's the plan. But I do want to do a little pink, something pink, or just, I don't know, I just want to do something fun before I chop it, because it takes like, you know, a couple years for it to grow, usually at least a year and a half maybe to get back to this length. So I want to do something fun before I chop it. So that's my plan. So let me brush my teeth and put some chapstick on, and then I'm gonna go make my little nighttime snack before I get in bed. Alright, I'm going to show y'all how I make my current nighttime food fixation. You will need this yogurt. It kind of tastes like sour cream a little bit because it's not like vanilla yogurt. It doesn't have a flavor to it, but it is really, really good if you get used to the flavor. It took me a second to get used to it, but honestly, it's really, really good. And the good thing about this yogurt is you can kind of like decide what flavor you want based on what you put in it, in my opinion. And it has a lot of protein, so it's really good for you. But anyway, I just put a couple scoops of this yogurt in, and then I take some almond butter, and I take just a little bit, maybe like, you know, like a full little tablespoon, and I put that in the yogurt and mix this together. So I'm kind of looking like this so far. I'll just keep mixing. All right, so when we have something like that, I will add all of my little Granny Smith apples that I just chopped up in here. Okay, so once you put the apples in there, then I just mix the yogurt and peanut butter that's already been mixed together. I just mix it all over the apples. Okay, so now when it's all mixed together, it should look something like that. And then I take this granola. I think this is like a vanilla granola. I'm not sure the brand, but I will sprinkle this all over it for some crunch. This is a really, really good granola. It's not like hard to eat. It's almost like kind of puffy like a cereal. And then the last thing is honey. So I will drizzle honey all over it. And this is the best little nighttime snack. And this is what it looks like. And it is so good. Just yogurt, granola, honey, apple, and some almond butter. This is literally so good. I'm obsessed with it.